2, 1.
Okay, here we go. Another episode of A Day in Miami. Hello, A Day in Miami fans. We always try to bring you everything that we can, and this one for me is also another important one. We've been in back of this guy for a while, but we finally got him. We finally got him, right, Ed?
We got him here, and I was under the impression that he could help me, reduce my taxes. But we're going to talk about that. I've been told that he has no control over that.
He has no control. Welcome to our newly elected, and we're going to talk about that too, newly elected tax collector, Dariel Fernandez. Welcome, Dariel.
Thank you, Manny. Thank you, Aldo. Thank
Pleasure.
you for the opportunity to, to be here with all of you. For me, to sit down over here is like I'm in the restaurant.
Okay.
So all the time, the person that is sit down in this seat in the restaurant is the one that paid the food.
Yeah.
So we don't have any food today.
Okay.
So we have different.
No, but we have taxes.
We have bills to pay too.
Don't worry. Be happy.
We can dive into that. So before I want people to understand what entailed, what made this position happen. Why? Because we never had this position, correct, Daniel?
Yeah, no. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain. First, thank you so much for the opportunity. No,
absolutely.
So after 67 years, this position is now in place again. 67 years ago, was a tax collector elected by the people.
Okay.
So because the change of the law, now 67 years back, now we have a tax collector. That being said, that we are a constitutional office. We have now new five constitutional offices in Miami-Dade County. We have the sheriff, we have the supervisor election, we have the clerk of the court control, we have the property appraiser, and we have the tax collector.
Got it.
So that being said, that the people of Miami-Dade County now have the right to vote for this person that going to represent them. So before of that was the mayor, the one that selected this position.
The county mayor.
The county mayor.
The county mayor.
Yeah, because we're talking about it's very good, your point. This is county.
Correct.
We have in Miami-Dade County, we have an incorporated areas, but also we have 34 municipalities in Miami-Dade County.
Right.
So
now you oversee those as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. Yes. Yeah. It's we work with the county, but also we work with them
with those municipalities. Gotcha.
That being said, the tax collector, we do a lot of things in our community. It's not just about collect taxes. We also give back that taxes to the community. For example, when you need right here, we are in city of Coral Gables.
Yep.
When they need to pay the police, the fire, when they need to fix the road, some of the money came from the property taxes. So we only, in this sense, are in charge to collect the property taxes.
But you also collect and then release them funds when they need it too?
Yes, of course.
I know that.
It's not when they need it. When we collect the taxes, we distribute that taxes back to the community, to the municipality, to the county. And in the county, you have the unincorporated area because the county is the one that is in charge to the incorporated. Like the Kendall, like Shanley Park, different other part of the county.
Correct. I mean, that's something that, we wanted everybody to understand, because for a long time, a lot of people tell me, well, but who's in charge of that department? So
we don't decide where the money going.
Gotcha.
Also,
that's
one.
Important. That's
Second,
important.
we don't decide how much percent we're going to collect. Okay.
Gotcha. You have zero decision,
no,
zero impact.
This
on that?
is commissioners. That is the mayor.
Right.
The property appraiser just set the value. And that's it. So we don't have any control on that.
So are you the ones that send those documents that said ad valorem tax? They're green and pink and.
So when that is part of the property
appraisers.
So the property appraisers send that information to us and tell us how much we need to charge.
Got you.
So we send the bill to the people and we collect that money.
Right.
And put that money back in their accounts. How they use that money, we cannot decide that. We can be the voice. Right. We can help the community, like we do in this last budget, county budget, that we're going to talk about that. But we don't decide where the money going.
So you know what municipality is making the most money then?
Yeah, of course.
What are the top three highest
so
earning?
The one
Coral Gables?
Coral Gables, Hialeah, Miami Beach. It's depending the area.
Wow.
Correct.
How much are they more or less collecting for a city and what's an average?
It's different. That is different way to measure that. So you have municipalities that have more. For example, Coral Gables have fire. So City of Miami is one of the big one. So City of Miami have fire. They also have police. So you have municipality that don't have someone don't have police, someone don't have fire. It's different over there.
But like, just curious, like deposits into the tax collectors like office, what are they looking at? Like for a city,
so you
city, what, like so 10 billion a month or something?
No. You're talking about that this year. We already give back like near to 10 billion.
10 billion through all the whole.
All the ones.
Okay. So to go specific, you talk billions.
Billions. Is that too short? Is that short change for you?
To you?
No, I mean they just spent 9 billion on the airport, and everything's a billion. Everything's billions.
No, but that is different ones.
Yeah.
The airport.
No, yo entiendo, pero lo que digo es que han gastado tanto ahí, pensaba que estamos generando más plata de nivel de taxes, pero I guess
no, it's you're talking about different things. When you're talking about the airport, it's different.
Right, gotcha.
The poor is different. They are
self-funded, yeah.
Funding.
Right. We've already did a program on that. Very important for people to understand that tax dollars do not go
to
the port nor the airport. Yeah. That's very important.
And we're talking about here, because sometimes the people confuse.
Yes.
We're talking about property taxes.
Right.
So what else we do? I don't know if you wanted to go.
100%.
No, we're going to jump into that.
I'm in.
Yahweh, that we're talking about that, so what's going on with that? What's going on with the fact of, I mean, we've heard the governor, right, speak about trying to see if we eliminate property taxes.
So before I enter on that, we do a lot of things also in our office. It's not about tax collector,
Right.
The people sometimes confuse our office with the property price. We don't set the value. We cannot say how this money going to when the county or the municipality going to spend the money. So, but we also are the one that, for example, if you need to open a new business in Miami-Dade County, you need to come to us.
Correct.
With the local business tax.
Yes.
So it's the first thing that you need to do to start, open your business.
That's to get the little tag that you get,
like
the little
LBT.
Right.
Yes.
In your office. Mm-hmm. Correct.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
what if someone doesn't get that and they're just operating business?
It's illegal.
It's illegal.
So you have to, for example, we are here again in Coral Gables. You need to have that one from Coral Gables and also from the county.
Yes.
Sometimes people confuse because they don't have an idea. Remember, what we are doing right now, going to the community, explain to the community, this is new for everybody.
Yeah.
All the time when we go into different events and the people see me, they say, hey, the tax collector is here for the first time ever. Yes, because we wanted to be with the community. We wanted to explain to Manny, for example, if he need to open a business, hey, you need to do this,
And I think now that's more important than ever because people want to learn how government works and they want to be closer to their local officials. Do a lot due to social media.
Is the way to have more transparency with the people.
Yeah.
Well, and I think to just continue on that point, the importance of these now offices to be individualized and be solely reporting to the people, makes them accountable.
Yeah.
So the fact is that if one's not doing a good job, it's not the fact that saying, these people aren't doing a good job. Oh, they're appointed by the mayor's office. Now the people have a chance to vote them in or vote them out. Mm-hmm. So that's what his point is, I think, which is very valid in the sense of, listen, I'm here to try and do the best I can and the best job to show the community we're here to resolve, which in turn, and we'll come back to property taxes, but which is one of them that I think has been spectacular, which for me, and I'm not so much of, just praising you, but I praise what you guys have implemented and you and your staff.
Yeah.
The whole thing of the DMV, because that's also under you guys.
Yeah,
right?
For the first time ever, we have 67 counties in the entire state of Florida.
Okay.
So every single tax collector is in charge of DMV. Ward 2 closer was the motor vehicle of the state of Florida, Department of Motor Vehicle, the state of Florida. So we are the one that process, driver license, ID, CDL, everything that you need to do with change your address in your driver license, registration, handicapped, everything.
Oh,
it's
different.
That's
a hot one.
Handicap is another part that we do.
Yeah.
But for the first time ever, Broward and Miami-Dade County was the last two counties to switch, to convert the DMV office to the tax collector. We are getting, right now, we already have 9 offices in Miami-Dade County. We have the our main office is in downtown Miami. We have also central office. We have Florida City. We have Hialeah Gardens now. We have Kendall. We have Midway Crossing Mall. We have in the core, in the North Day Justice Center. Also, we have in Graystein Courthouse.
Okay.
And we're going to open a new one for the first time ever in Miami Beach. So that way, the people in Miami Beach don't need to cross the bridge to come to Miami.
These are government-run. This is county tax collector's office run offices.
Yes.
That are facing the public, and they can come and take care of all their businesses.
So another thing that
but not only the businesses, they can come and take care of the whole DMV.
The whole DMV.
Because my biggest thing is that if you go back before. That you took office, you would go literally, and everybody can attest this, you would go to Midway Mall. And if you weren't there like at 4 o'clock in the morning or 3 o'clock in the morning to make a line, if you didn't have an appointment, it was crazy. You didn't look like you were in Miami.
Yeah.
It looked like you were somewhere in another world.
Day to it.
You had to dedicate yourself like a whole day saying, I have to go and renew or just change the thing. And I can tell you that I have gotten comments and a lot of people talking about people aren't waiting in lines anymore. But before you continue that, Daddy, what was different? Why? What change did you guys do to make that happen?
So after January 7, I say, I don't need to be in office 4 years to make change. We can do this in less than 100 days. And we did. Don't was me alone. I have a beautiful team that help me every day. So the first thing is to see why we have too many appointments. A couple of people show up. So what happened is that you have company in Miami-Dade County that's going to the system, the state system, start booking 300 appointments and start selling that appointment between $50 to $250.
That is crazy.
You're talking about 10 offices in Miami-Dade County.
But what type of companies? There's companies that.
So I don't want to say a specific.
No. Company X.
Now we are investigating. In the last couple months, we are working with the sheriff, with different entities.
But wait. What I'm saying is are there like private companies that are meant to assist with that, and they were just abusing it, or that was just happening?
So, for example, I mentioned company. We have regular person that going to the system.
Got you.
And that time, hey, I wanted to book him with the same phone number.
I get it.
It's a Miami hustle.
It's a Miami hustle. That's a Miami hustle.
What happened is you have too many people going to the system at the same time. These people getting off. So the first thing that we do is we create our own software. So the booking system that have AI, you can now do this, and different other things.
Excellent.
We check you, where are you, your location,
IP address,
everything. I don't want to make detail.
No, you're smart.
Because you have, that was a complete operation for them. They have hackers and different people hacking the system and different countries.
It's crazy to me that people were just then, getting all these appointments and then selling them to people and say, oh, you want to go on Tuesday at 8? Yeah. You got to pay me for that.
So in my one night I was in one location and going to the line, dressed different, of course. At that time, they don't know me.
Correct.
So
we can say you went undercover.
Yes, undercover.
Okay,
so
all right, little undercover work.
What is that, the little rogue that you have over there? No, it's a space. You wanted that space? Like a little rogue, in front of the door.
Yeah.
One of these locations.
It was a little rope?
Rock.
A little rock. Oh, so they would put a rock as a placement.
Of the feet. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
So you wanted that rock, and this one is 50, the other one is 100.
No.
So you have that combination of things.
So you got it red-handed.
Yes. So you have another people that they have printing, they have papers in their car. They come to you and say, hey, what do you need? You need a driver license. You know that you need like a 3 proof of address. Don't worry, I have that address for you. Where do you live? So they go into the car and print, a lot of other stuff that I don't want to mention.
Who knew?
So,
I never
and they
this,
get
man.
back to you. They say, if you wanted this
go.
paper, you have you need to pay me $300, something like that. So we stop all of that, and we create this software. Now the people have the opportunity to take advantage of that. They have appointment.
You can
online.
see it. You can see it.
Also,
There's no lines.
Yes. Also, they have a walk-in.
Right.
Also, they can go without appointment, and we are there to help them. So, because at the end, we are here to provide the service to the community. It's insane that people need to wait in line 7 hours.
Yeah. It was crazy.
7-8 hours.
Yes.
People sleep in the floor the night before.
No, I'm telling you.
It was crazy. I saw that. So, now I tell to the people sometimes when they need to wait in like 40 minutes or 30 minutes, they complain.
That's a gift.
Let me explain to you how this was a couple months back. And we do that in less than 200 days. Because I believe you don't need it to be in polity, or you don't need it to be 4 years or spend 4 years to fix something that you can fix in 100 days.
But you also have like a tech development background too.
Yeah. So I have my own company with the software applications.
Right. Smart.
And if I need to know more about one thing, I'm going to you say, hey, you are the key person here. Explain this to me. And that is what I do. We have our amazing team all the time. I'm learning from them different things that are going on. Because this is not about just property taxes. It's about local business tax. It's about the other thing that we do. It's about the car registration. Yeah. We are working too closely with the Sheriff Rose Cordero stuff and different things about the car, the issue with the car here in Miami.
Correct. Well, we just saw a huge thing with the car.
We was there.
Huge bust. With the whole thing of people like selling, I don't know.
Registrations?
I don't know.
So, for example,
I forgot what it was now.
You have a BIN number.
Yeah.
Something
they
like
try to mess up your BIN number. But you also have receiving a lot of texting. They're testing you to getting your information. Because your information, they go into different dealers and they apply for loans. And in 1 week, they apply for 10 loans. Was 10 cars. That some of the cars are in Spain, in Dominican Republic, in Colombia, and different other. So it was your credit. They use your information to. So that is the thing that we do. Also, we oversee every single tax agency in Miami-Dade County. We have like a
the private ones.
The private ones.
Yeah. Right.
So we are the one that oversee them. So through the state give all the power to oversee them. So at the end, we are here to serve our community, to provide the service that they need. And that is what we are ready doing. So we also ask questions.
No, they don't see.
So
I was going to ask.
Kiosk and public.
Right, that's the part that I was talking about. I think that's huge. That must have like resolved a whole bunch of things now.
Yeah. And
wait. So for the kiosk in Publix, I can go to a kiosk in Publix and renew my vehicle registration?
Yes, in 2 minutes from now.
Wow.
So we are going to implement more service in that kiosk in the couple months.
That's impressive.
So,
like what, Dariel? What else in the kiosk?
It's for example, if you need that is a new service. It's a service that we provide. If you need to hunting and fishing license, you need to come to us. We are the one.
Perfect. Yes.
So you're going to have the opportunity.
I used to have mine. Yeah. And you
How
have
about
to
boating
apply.
license?
No,
that's still DMV.
It's still that is Fish and Wildlife.
Yes. Ojo, if my kid is 13 years old or 15 years old, they're gonna apply for the driver's license. They're gonna take the test. Your office is now in charge of the testing and all that. Oh wow, that's impressive. So technically, all the DMVs are converted to tax collectors' offices.
Yeah, because in the tax collector office, we provide different service.
Got you. So DMV was only doing the DMV.
Yes, exactly.
But those DMVs that exist right now, they're going to continue only doing DMV work?
No.
You're going to consolidate.
If you go in there, for example, the 37th Avenue and 7th Street, you will see, say, tax collector office. So like other county in the state of Florida.
Got you.
Yeah. That's important. But I'll tell you this much. I know I can just say for a lot of people, that has been a huge game changer in the sense of people being, the time here, everybody's on a constraint with time situation. So that for me, that was big. Now, I do want to go back to let's hit up the thing of the property tax.
Yeah.
I think that's important. And then we're going to continue with the other ones. But because the word tax collector, which by the way, I think I'm gonna try and see if I vote for a new change of the name.
I don't like.
I like.
I like. I don't like you vote for that because I like the tax.
You like tax collector?
It's the only.
What about tax receiving department?
I like the tax. It sounds aggressive,
it's
man.
The only
collector.
Listen,
he's knocking on the door.
Listen, it's the only. Well, it's not the only. You have two. You have governor and you have the tax collector on the Bible.
Okay.
So
all right.
You don't have president. You don't have commissioner.
I got you. Okay.
Mayor.
All right.
And I like.
Okay.
That was a discussion with all. That was a discussion with our tax collector in Florida.
Yes.
So my colleagues, that some of them wanted to change the tax. I say, hey, I'm most of the new one here. So I love the tax collector because that is our name. But let me remind you, we don't just collect taxes. We give back to the community.
Okay.
We put that money back in everything. Okay,
so then let's just enhance it. Tax collector and giving back, department.
I have a friend that say tax collector and the tax protector.
Giver, tax collector, tax protector.
Yeah.
But in that part, so going on that, talk to me. What update can we give the viewers of what's going on with the property taxes?
So that is ongoing. Yeah. So a couple weeks back, I making a statement about property taxes,
right?
Because we need to find out the way to help our community. I know the governor already start working on that. I know that in this next session in Florida, they're going to start. As a matter of fact, they already have like a board that is going to start exploring different way to mitigate or to help the community in that sense. Of course, I wanted to be clear on that. We need to find out the balance. How we going to pay for different other services that right now the community receive that coming from the property tax. I say in my statement that isn't saying you have people in Miami-Dade County that they are 60 plus, 80 years, and they are losing their home because they
that's very important. That's very important. Yes,
we need to find out the way to have this, but it's not just of them. You have a young couple that have children that have their entire life and they wanted to continue their life here in Miami-Dade County, and they cannot afford to pay the property taxes. So how is the way that we need to find out the balance and the way to continue to help them, but don't affect, because at the end, the government going to be affected with that. The county, the municipality, because you have some municipalities that don't have any revenue. The only money that they receive is the property taxes. So you have people that they already pay your home, and now they are losing the home because they cannot pay the property.
So but that's, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're never really owning.
But that's exactly what we talk. And by the way, just for that purpose, we were at a conference of real estate. What was that called? The one that we did?
Rock the Market.
The Rock the Market. And that was brought up by a lot of different institutions that they were talking about the sense of like, it makes so much sense because people work all their life to try and pay off their mortgage. Yeah. And then yet you say, wow, I finished paying my mortgage, but then yet you have the property taxes, which again, I don't know who can be against that whole situation. So it's very important that, like you just said, and you gave us that update, and it's very important to people because a lot of people are lost. A lot of people don't know what's going on. So then right now, that's in the state.
Yeah, the only one, this need to come to a referendum.
Gotcha.
So you need to have a vote for entire state,
right?
And that need to come through the state.
Got it.
So for my end, you have it's again, they need to find out the way, or we need. I always say we because I help the community.
100%. You got to be. You have to be involved in that.
What do you think would be a solution? They have to tax something else?
It's just different things they talking about.
Like
they put more increase the sales taxes. Also, one solution can be, only charge the property that you don't have homestead. You own property where you live.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. So, if you have an inversion property or
that's
different
fair.
things,
correct.
I think that's fair.
Or commercial,
right? But that makes sense.
You're monetizing that.
Yes, I would at least say that your home, which is your safe 100%. Haven, should be that. If you have you're this person has 45 different properties.
You need to find because you have people that already pay the home and they are millionaires.
Correct.
So you need to find out the way, find out the balance, and that need to come in through the state so the people can vote on that. Yes or no.
The other situation that Emilio Gonzalez brought up here, was it Emilio or
I think it was Emilio.
It was a very interesting concept, and he goes, "Listen, your children, the day that you pass away, and now your house, whether it's free or clear, you have a nice house, and with the appreciation over 50 years." they're going to have to be paying, what, $30,000 in taxes, $20,000? He goes, that's crazy, you know?
And some of those kids are going to be able to afford it.
You're going to lose your family's home.
So I know that Tomás Regalado, the property price, is working too hard with the portability to try to explain to the people how that's work, and he is working on that. So at the end, I think the community need to say, hey, I invite the community, and go to different of these meetings, going to their municipality, stay on top of elected official where they spend the money, because at the end, the people only going to the municipality or to the county when they are in the budget process.
Yeah.
So we need to be there all the time, asking questions. At the end, they are there because we vote for them.
Yeah.
I'm here because the people of Miami-Dade County vote for me, so I represent them. So
there was another tax, right, that I saw recently, got a lot of attention. It was like a 1% tax on restaurants that they were starting to enforce and collect more. That wasn't being collected prior.
Yes, that was one department that was under the tax collector that the mayor office keep it. So that is the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's not under you.
It's
not under you.
Yeah,
okay.
That's under.
We got a lot of phone calls about that. A lot of people DMing us, like,
there's a lot of restaurants that were.
But if you have any of these people that need help, pass the information, and we can find out the way to try to
help them out.
To help them.
Yeah. Perfect.
So
perfect. Yeah.
The other thing that we need to, Tallahassee, they passed a law that the people, they don't need to pay tax now based on the rent. So that is another thing good that going to start helping.
So rent, like a residential rent?
Commercial rent, yes.
Oh, wow.
Commercial rent.
Yes.
So I wouldn't need to pay taxes on commercial rents of leases or anything
exactly.
like that. Interesting.
Yes.
What was the purpose of that? So give businesses
to help you,
helping
you.
That's a good one.
And opening businesses as well.
Exactly.
So, Dariel, another big question that I had: when we saw this whole
issue with the budget,
how'd you know? Are you the mentalist? I think you're the other mentalist that we had the other day here. I don't want to say the problem. I want to say a little debacle.
That was a big issue.
That was going on with the whole thing.
So
how much do you guys contribute to that in the sense of the mayor's budget?
So our office,
and
I wanted to be clear about this. Look into my camera, is that one. Our office is a fee office. Fee office means that we are like a business. So when everything that we do, we collect a fee. Okay? So every time that you go in and pay your renew your car registration,
$3.
You charge a fee. Every time that, because you have people working over there, and I believe every single office of the government need to work efficiently and also could complete a bureaucracy and be independent. I know some of them, they need another kind of, revenue, support or whatever. So our office, every time that you're going to renew your car registration, pay your driver license, renew your driver license, get an ID, you pay a fee. So we are a fee office. So we live about fee.
Right.
So when the issue with the budget came, one of the things that I do in my first 100 days was eliminate more than 40 million that we charge and 2% to the municipality. So we say, we don't need to collect that because we have another kind of revenue. So that way it was like.
So this was already something that was there before you got there.
Yes, but
correct.
We eliminated that.
You eliminated that,
so,
and that was
because we are a constitutional office now.
Right.
We are entitled to do that.
Okay.
So the other thing is that when all these things with the budget came, so I sit down with my people and say, hey, let's figure out how we can help the community. Because when they start talking about they're going to eliminate this service to the community,
right.
STS,
the parks, that they wanted to charge parks.
Yes, they wanted to.
People were, they put a position out to $5 for Tropical Park. You wouldn't believe how many people would see us and say, please don't let them charge us at the parks. Mm-hmm. It was crazy.
Lifeguard in the pool.
Correct.
Imagine what is a family going to a county park, to the pool, and then have a lifeguard over there.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah.
So we find out that we can, every time that we start our budget every year, we start in zero. And we need, the county need to come to us with $12 million. So we say, I know we don't need that now this year, so we're not going to use that. The other thing is that
so the county would give you guys $12 million a year, and then you guys now said
depending on how much we're going to collect. Okay, percent.
But then you said we don't need it.
We don't need it.
Okay, so then what happened with that $12 million?
So they kept it.
So the county kept
assisted
it.
them on their budgets.
So that was an extra help for the county.
Yes. So that being said, we found out the way. When we collect taxes, we retain the 2% because it's a fee that we use to pay everything that we do.
To the municipality?
No, to the county also.
To the county,
So at the end of the year, the money that we don't use, we need to give that money back to the county. So that is at the end of the year. We came out with the idea to give near to 26 million back to them before the end of the fiscal year. So
that's
6
nice,
months before.
Yeah, that's a nice
that way
change.
They have the way to put back the
cultural
STS, put back the lifeguard, different other things that also the gas tax. So and I wanted to be clear, we help our community. I believe that we need to continue to support different organizations that really help our community. I don't want it to create dependency of the government, because at the end, some of that organization that create dependency of the government, I believe, and I need to give you the tool to fish. I don't believe that I need to fish and give it to you. No, you need to learn how to fish and give the tool to you to help you. I support 100% that kind of organization. But at the end, the one that paid for all of that is the resident of Miami-Dade. Because it's our money. It's the money that we pay in property tax in this case. No? So we came with all this idea. Everything at the end was perfect in favor to our resident. And we are here to continue to support. When the people come to me and say, hey, Daddy, I wanted to say thank you, what you do. No, you don't need to say thank you. It's your money. You know, we are here to put that money in the service that you really need. When one person that don't have money to take Uber, they don't have money to take taxi, and they take the STS service, it's because they need it. That how is possible that we're going to increase that, put that the money that we need to other things that maybe we don't need it, we're going to tell to these people that don't have any money, and they just use the service to increase that service to them. No, it's not fair to do that. So, again, we are here to support our community, to find out the way to work together. Imagine, we have 34 mayors. We have the mayor of the county. We have 13 commissioners.
That's a lot of work.
Every people work together.
A lot of people don't understand that, but it's how it is.
So my position is polity, is administration, is to try to sometimes bring people together to find out the way. And we are here to continue to help the beautiful community of Miami-Dade County.
Okay. Edward?
Yeah, I saw something here. One of the bullet points we had, that you're enforcing this law now, the Florida Statute 205.0532, Administrative Order. Apparently, there's people who do work with the Cuban Communist Party. Is that really weird? How is that possible?
Yeah,
so there's people that have tax
IDs here. You see, too many things under the tax collector. It's not just...
That's incredible, man.
So...
explain that, because that's a little bit curious to everybody.
Before I go in there, because I don't want to forget, we are launching a new program. I know we come back with this, but
that's fine.
The program we call I Go. So, for example, imagine people in the house, they cannot walk, or they have an accident, but they need to have an ID, or they need to have a driver license. Now we're going to them.
Oh, that's amazing.
To the house.
That's amazing.
Process them and get back with the ID or the driver license.
Wait, how long does it take though? Like, if I put my request today, is it relatively quick?
If we're going to you today and it's in the morning, we come back in the afternoon and give you that.
But if I put the request today, how often, how far out do you, more or menos, like 7 days?
So if you put the request today and we find out that you really qualify for that, so you're going to be in the list, and we're going maybe 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
40 hours or whatever.
Amazing.
You know?
Even if it's 48, for the love of God.
No, now it's going to be longer because people are going to abuse that system.
No. We have
because they're going to verify.
We're going to.
You're going to verify. You got to verify.
So the other thing is that we launched our 3 mobile office that go into different parts of Miami-Dade County, provide the same service.
Yep.
You don't need to come to our office. We have municipality. We have different place or different community, Miami-Dade County, early community, that they just going down from the building, and our mobile office is there waiting.
You have one in Liga.
Today,
yeah, we had one. We had one there.
Today, we are in Aventura Mall, helping the community.
How many people usually go out to that? A lot?
In the one that we have now, we take care of 100 people.
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. But in the new ones, going to be more. So
do you have a schedule of where you're going to be at that people can see?
Oh, you guys can let us know.
Yes. So we're going to connect our new mobile office with our system, so the people can track in where they are.
I like that.
Appointment only. Sometimes we help, walking. But because we don't have the same. Most of we have like in one of this one we're going to have like a seven desk, so we can help more people. So that is why we say, hey, if you're going to or if you want to do our service in the mobile office, you need to request first and make an appointment for that. So let's go for we mentioned about the local business tax.
Yeah, the local business tax regarding the people who have it and they're associated with the Cuban government.
So by law, federal law, if you're going to do business with the dictatorship of Cuba, communist and socialist dictatorship, you need to have a permit from the OFA to do business with the dictatorship.
Don't we have an embargo, so we're not allowed to do business with them?
So
or can you clear that up?
Complicated. It's complicated. You have certain company that have authorization from the federal government that was, and when Biden was, he gave authorization to a couple company. As a matter of fact, that they're going to expire in the couple months.
Okay.
But you have another company that they are doing business with the dictatorship without have a permit. So by law, the status that you mentioned, if you do business with the dictatorship, we can revoke without having the authorization from the federal government. We can revoke the local business tax, and if we revoke the local business tax, and you need to shut down because the municipality going to revoke the occupational license, and you cannot make any business, any activity.
But how do you guys find out about these things?
So right now I cannot give you a lot of information about that because we are working in the few week. We are going to do like a press conference. We are working with the State Department. We are working with the Office of Foreign Assets Control. So it's different. It's different, and it's complex.
But you're enforcing it.
Yes. Of
okay.
Course.
Good.
Yes. No.
But that's crazy to me.
Yeah.
Because those are those what you usually call those are the loopholes.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That were like, like you said, maybe it was given by the federal government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then there was a loophole, but
I would assume there'd be like airplane companies that fly over there. Is that like part of that type of deal?
It's
or not
different.
Really?
It's different. You have different companies that is.
I think that's a whole totally new segment of the program. Those are all the companies that fly that
under the radar ones.
Yes. That the ones that take stuff over there to the. Again, so it's another program.
And I wanted to.
We got to do a program on that.
Yes.
Yeah,
I wanted to be clear on one thing. If you have your son, if you have your mother in Cuba,
that it's a tough situation.
Send something to it's unfair to tell you, please don't send anything.
Correct.
No. So, but we're talking about different other things.
Got you.
We're talking about heavy equipment to Cuba.
Correct.
Different other things that is happening now.
That is not, let's say, a humanitarian situation.
Exactly. Gotcha. Because the embargo allow you to send medicine to Cuba.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Send you food to Cuba.
Right.
But you're talking about that when you send, when you have a store in Cuba and that store is the things that store have coming from the U.S. and your family in Cuba cannot go to that store because they don't have money.
It's a red flag.
That is the thing that we're talking about.
Right.
So, and we are working to different government offices.
No, it makes sense if those people are being, doing
Listen,
something.
I've been to Cuba, man, and it was not good.
Don't be saying that.
Not good.
I never.
I went 2018, and it looks like a bomb hit.
And that was in 2018.
Everything's falling
brother.
apart.
Yeah. That was in 2018.
The thing is that in Cuba, and all of this, I do this first because I believe that this is issue with the national security of the United States of America. Yeah. You're talking about a country that is a terrorist country. There's a country that supports terrorists. It's a dictatorship that today, all the messed up that we have in Venezuela is because of them. All the messed up that we have in Nicaragua is because of them. Everything that is doing now, this
Colombia.
Crazy guy from Colombia is because of them.
Sure.
So we need to demonstrate to the world, and in Cuba, they have a dictatorship.
Yes.
We received yesterday to Jose Daniel Ferrer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That was in prison because only he wanted to be free. He wanted to have a better future for his family, And we have company here. I'm going to end with it. And you have company here that give opportunity to the regime to create source of revenue to them. For the last 67 years, this dictatorship, they, getting more and more in Miami-Dade County. They are in Tampa. They are in Texas. Different places around United States of America, and they use the law of the United States to make business, to create revenue.
I would never have thought that.
You're talking about...
They found the loopholes. Yes. That's what I'm telling you.
You're talking about people that are closer to the dictatorship that have business here, that came in this new era to the to United States, to Miami. They have plenty of business in just 1 year. You cannot came to the United States and just 1 year be a millionaire.
Correct.
No, it's because you have the support of them. They send you.
Cash,
you have people. You have people here, and the people going to see this video, they know what I'm talking about. You have people here that they send the money from Cuba to here to buy a container of chicken and sell that chicken over there, when the people don't have anything to eat. That is not about humanitarian. That profit, you do, it's profit.
Yeah, that's profiting off misery.
It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy,
man. Listen, I was going to ask about the handicap situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a big issue.
A lot of people say
because
that
we have
a lot of handicaps out there.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no one to tell people if they're handicapped or not. But do you have concerns?
So
do you hear concerns about that, or?
So yes, we are working too closer with the sheriff, with different municipality, also with the state to find out the way to regulate more this. I am not regulate this. It's the state, the one that do that. Yeah. So, but we are trying to find out the way to. It's insane that you see like a poor lady that she cannot walk, and you see one truck parking on the handicap.
Yeah.
And you come when the door is open, you see like a big guy, that going to the gym, It's
right. Yeah.
It's funny. Everyone says the same thing.
Yeah.
Correct. Go to LA Fitness. You see the guy pulling up with the Corvette, coming out with the gym bag jacked up, running in.
But we've had a whole bunch of people request to us. They've sent us videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what was that video they showed? I'm not gonna say what area, but they showed a nice area.
Mm-hmm. G-Wagons.
The lady just said a whole thing, like 9 cars, and it said handicap. There weren't handicap parking.
Yeah,
they were in regular parking. But they had the.
But so we are working on that.
But the reason why people get it, right?
Yes, of course. Yes.
Is the reason is because they don't want to pay for parking,
right?
Yes,
of course.
People don't necessarily get it to park in the handicap.
Correct.
Yeah, of course. So we are working with
trying to pull a key.
But honestly, I'm a big believer. I think in this. I mean, this might sound crazy. I think we should have free parking all over the county. Like, I don't know why we get charged for parking. That's crazy to me, man.
Oh my God.
Now, it's crazy
now, yeah.
Listen, South Miami has a big issue with that, and
we talked to Mayor.
So that is another
enforce it, and people don't want to go over there because you're charging them for parking.
You have different way.
But everybody charges parking. Coral Gables charges parking.
In Kendall, you're not paying for parking anywhere in Kendall. In Doral, you're not paying for parking unless
that is another. Where do you live?
Kendall.
So if you live in Coral Gables or if you live in Miami, if you live
South
in
Miami,
it's different. If you live in Miami Beach, for example,
yeah, exactly.
So they have different way to get revenue to pay for different other service. If you don't agree with that, go to your municipality. Go to the county and tell, hey, I don't agree. Get together and find out the way, and give different others idea.
Yeah.
That's.
I mean,
I cannot do that.
I know. I hear you. I don't know. It's like a crusade I have, man. Like charging people for parking,
but
whatever.
But to that point, it's a fact of different services that you have to get. I mean, listen, we just keep on growing, brother.
I know.
We just keep on growing, and they do more parking garages. There's more parking garages, which you still have to charge as well in the parking garages.
But that's
no,
private.
I think
private. I don't mind. But public is what I was talking about, more of that. If you're private,
but
that's your business.
But a lot of places are taking away also all these parking spots already, and they're converting now. They're doing the parking garages.
I think the best way to see that is we need to really, really, really find out the way to create a better public transportation.
100%.
Well, that's always a plus.
Yeah, but find out the way.
The thing is that you got to get the Miamians to get into the public transportation.
But if it's convenient, they'll do it, man.
Even though we've gone very far with public transportation, because I know a lot of people take public transportation that I never thought they would, and they're taking public transportation.
The day that politicians don't take public transportation as a slogan for campaigning, that day we're going to find out the way to fix that issue. I have a good news for all of you. So on November, if you pay your property taxes on November, you're going to receive a 4% discount.
Oh, wow.
So in December, 3%. In January, 2%.
Okay.
And in February, 1%. So we already launched this campaign to tell the people, because the people don't have any idea about that sometimes. So you have the way to pay through the internet if you want, or you have now the auction. If you live for example, in Florida City, you don't need to come to the downtown.
Yeah.
Because believe it or not, you have people that pay in cash. You have a lot of people that pay in cash.
The things that make you go,
I like those guys. Those are like the home.
So that is one good news to tell you about the
Who are those people?
A lot of them. A lot of them.
I like
but you know what? That's a lot. I'm joking with that. There's a lot of good older minds.
Yeah,
they just save the money. They just save the money and they have it there. And then they go and they pay their. Those are the good ones. Those are the ones that you get kudos to those people in that sense. Dariel, before you go, what else can we tell our residents that they need to know, that not everybody's up? Because again, when I always say the tax collector, everybody, that guy's just out there to get the money. That's not true. You explained it now, but I want people to know, not everybody's informed. Is there something else out there apart what you just did? And by the way, we want to post that about the sense. So November, November you get a 4%
I can send you the post that we have.
Yeah, so we can put that.
So I wanted the people realize one thing. I wanted to tell to the people also one thing. We are here to serve the community. This is not just about property taxes.
Yes.
This is about service. This is about not have lines when people need the service. If you coming here to the office of Coral Gables, you don't have lines. And we take care of you. If you need to open a new business, why you need to spend days to open a business?
Yeah.
No, we are here to open the business today.
Perfect.
We give you the local business tax. But if you need anything else, if you have any other question, we are here to answer. And if we don't have the answer, my people right now going to call to different departments to try to find out the answer for you. So that is what our office do. We are here to serve the community. So if you need to pay your property tax, of course, if you cannot pay your property tax, we find out the way, different things that, for example, the payment plan, the 4%, 2%, 3%. Also, if you need to be in contact with the property pricer, we open the door to the property pricer. Sometimes the people don't agree on how much taxes they need to pay.
Yeah.
So we can open that door also. They have like we call the board of adjustment. So adjustment board. So
Correct.
they can go over there and say, hey.
So you guys can go ahead and help these people if they have a dispute.
Exactly.
Right.
So they going over there, they find out the way. That is always a proper price, with a clear control. So different other things. But again, we are here to help the community. It's not just about the tax collector. So it's service, driver license, ID. If you want to open a business, if license for fishing, hunting, if you need to register your car, everything that you.
Well, listen, I think that the fact that you guys have opened so many other places, the fact that you can have these kiosks at Publix's and that you're going to have more stuff, I mean, just makes life so much easier in this sense. I mean, so I really praise that you guys in that department for making that happen.
One of the things that I do when I take, on January 7th was review all the contract that we have. And we save near to $4 million in contract that we don't need it and reinvest that money into the organization. Because at the end, I believe, and I always mention this, I believe that we are here to serve the community.
100%.
And this is, you don't 100%. Need to wait 4 years to re-election. If you don't do in 100 days or 200 days what you suppose you tell to the people that you're going to do, something wrong. So, and you need to find out the way to do.
It's called common sense.
Yes. And on that note, right? You being a good tax collector this year, you've been a good person. You're getting everything going. This question is presented by Brandsmart. Okay, your number one place to shop for the holidays,
which a lot of people have to shop for.
Would be your Christmas wish list. If you can get any 3 things, what's in your Christmas wish list for these holidays?
So, happiness.
Okay.
Happiness. So
as a bundle.
Yeah, as a bundle. How about if you could get something from Brandsmart? What would you be interested in getting?
From Brandsmart? Okay. Oh my gosh, it's
so much stuff there.
It's too many things over there.
What would you like? A new TV?
Can be maybe a new TV.
A coffee machine.
Coffee machine, maybe.
Coffee machine.
Yeah,
coffee
whatever.
machine. And
so, but I wanted to. I know it's the about Brahma, but I wanted to say that I have God in my life.
Yes.
Family. I love my family, my wife, and my 2 beautiful daughters. Business and politics. I think all my life is a balance that you need to have. You need to have God in your life.
Oh, 100%.
If you don't have God in your life, you don't have anything. I remember one day when I was campaigning, I always tell, if I see you for the first time, I say, hey, God bless you. So every time that the resident approached to me to receive my little postcard about who I am, what I'm running for, I give to the one lady and say to the lady, God bless you. Say, hey, why you tell me God bless you? I don't believe in God. Okay. I look at her and say, hey, I don't care if you believe in God, because I believe in God and God believes in you. So that is the most important part.
Absolutely.
So God is everything for me, and everything that I do, I always pray to God to give me the strength to,
So last question.
100%.
Last question.
Last question, which is really one that you can think or pray for.
No, you have to ask that one, because I have to ask this one. You're gonna have to ask that one, right? This one is you guys have an event coming up now at the end of the year. Tell me a little bit about the event that you're doing for the tax collector. It's similar, like a cocktail type of event.
Yes.
And the community.
The community.
How can they participate in there? How can they get involved in it?
So all the information will be right here.
Okay.
So
yes.
But that is an event that we. So in every single office that we have, people have the opportunity to donate to different organizations. That is no money that comes from the government. That money comes from the resident of Miami-Dade County.
Right.
So this year I was with you in La Liga contra el Cáncer. In that sense, we put together $32,000.
$32,000
that coming from the resident. Imagine this, because the people all the time when the people have a non-profit organization, they think that they money coming from different other.
Right.
No. This is money that every single resident, every time that you going and do any transaction in our office, you say, I wanted to put 10 cents. I wanted to put $1. I wanted to put $2, $3, $5. And at the end of the year, we get that money and give that money to different organizations. We have different organizations out there. So this year we select, for the first time ever, we're going to do this event. And this event is paid for the resident, different organizations that came together with us to continue to support La Liga contra el Cáncer.
Excellent.
Because I think it's important give back to the community. This money, again, don't coming from the resident, coming from the people that wanted to support this organization.
Right, and it's so important for me to say. Remember, what happens is when you do your when you get your tag, registration. When you take a look in the back, it always gives you a whole different organizations.
Like 40 options there.
It's like 40 options, so you can donate to this organization. There's so many great, worthy organizations that were put there either by the state, legislation and stuff like that. And basically, now that's in the tax collector's office, in the sense is a lot of people go ahead and donate, and then the tax collector gives that money to those organizations at the end of the year. So, I mean, I think it's a fabulous way. Just like you want to become a donor organ donor, you go ahead and pick it, and then basically, I think that's a great way of giving back, because they go ahead and do it.
So when all these things with the budget happening, we came with an idea with the Commissioner Gilbert to give an auction to the community. If they wanted to donate to one organization, different organization, they can do, because all the time when you receive your mailing, you receive our notice to pay, you have the auction to put some advertising there. So we going to start putting that way, so the people can have the way to scan the QR code and donate to different organizations through that way. It's another way that we put over there, so the residents of Miami-Dade County can help different organizations.
Which is great.
You think on the next mail out we can put listen to Miami's #1 podcast with a picture of you?
Let me figure out that. It's a good idea, man. Let me figure it out.
Okay, the last question.
It could be a QR code to hear your interview, man.
There you go.
Yes.
That's a smart idea.
That's good.
Last question.
All right, so presented by Toast, your #1 POS system in South Florida. You got to give us your top 3 restaurants.
Your go-tos.
Number 3.
Okay.
It could be your go-tos with your family or whatever.
No, number 1 for me.
Number 3. How's the number 3? 3, 2, 1. 3, 2.
Okay, so number 3. Okay, number 3, Madonna.
Ooh, that's my man, bro. I like McDonald's. No shame.
Okay.
No shame.
My son will be very happy.
I go 4 double cheeseburgers.
No way.
No, number.
I swear it's that.
Number 2, La Carreta Versailles.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
it's the same.
It's the same.
Listen,
it's the same.
I go La Carreta every morning on Bird Road right before the gym, and I get a little coladita. What do you have there usually when you go?
No, I use breakfast in the morning.
Breakfast in the morning. Croquetica or... Gotcha.
Cortadito.
Your number 1, sir?
The number 1 is Graciano's.
Graciano's.
Okay.
I love Graciano's.
We've heard Graciano's before.
And also the Peruvian.
All right. We'll have a tie.
So we have near one Peruvian here.
Hey,
ceviche.
Yeah,
Guanchipoco. Ceviche 105. Yeah, very good. Very good. Perfect. Excellent.
Well, what Graciano's do you go to? The one on Bird Road?
No, the one here in Coral Gables.
Yeah,
very good.
No,
right here.
No, that is...
You're wrong. It's this way.
It's this way.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
You have Graciano restaurant and you have for Graciano Market.
Correct.
Yes, I go to the market.
Graciano Market you can eat.
Yes.
But the Graciano here is the way we...
I haven't been to the one here on Bird Road.
There you go. You got another one. to go to.
Pero ellos tienen las parrillas afuera.
En León, yes.
Yeah. They have that whole system.
Llanero.
Yes.
Llanero. Yeah, I usually go to the one on Bird Road.
Yes,
Bueno, Mr. Thank you
the
so
tax
much,
collector.
brother. I appreciate
a real
it.
pleasure,
We
my friend.
appreciate it so much. We will continue and see where we're at with the property tax.
Yes.
So whenever you get some more news, we would love for you to come and share
of
with
course.
us and the viewers. Okay. All right, guys. Stay tuned for the next one. Thank you.